Hey everyone, my name is Danny. I'm a trainer with UCLA Recreation, and today I'm going to be taking you through another warm-up. To start off, please make sure your space is clear, and we're just going to lace our fingers together and go ahead and begin with some wrist circles. So we're just circling the wrists around with your palms closed on top of each other, making the biggest motion that you can. We'll go about 10 in that one direction, and then you can change direction and go the other way for, again, about 10 reps. Okay, so we're just starting with wrist circles here. All right, after you've had a chance to do about 10 both ways, we're gonna go ahead and pin your elbows to your sides, and now we'll just be turning the hands out away from your body, and we're going through some elbow circles. Okay, letting your palms turn up as your hands come away from you. Good, and then we'll come inside, change direction after you've done about 10. Very nice, and we're looking for 10 the other way. And then we'll start to get into some shoulder work. So you can go ahead and open and close with the arms right now. Swing your arms from side to side. Trying to open up your chest and let your shoulder blades move together as your arms come back. Very nice. Keep crossing those arms every time you come together. Good, and then we can do some arm circles. Just go ahead and do some big circles going forward. Nice, and we'll do a nice quick transition to some circles going backwards. Let your palms turn up as we go backwards. Very good, a few more reps of this. And then we can just do a little bit of overhead motion. So just go ahead and take one arm up overhead, swing the other arm behind your body. We're keeping the arm straight. And your abs should be nice and tight so that you're not arching your back. So we're just staying totally neutral as we swing the arms up. Very good, and we'll just do a few more reps here. All right, that's fantastic. We're gonna take it down to some trunk twist now, so you can widen your feet, turn your toes out just a little bit, and then you're gonna pivot off your back foot and twist. So we're just going through that trunk twist again, pivoting and twisting. Make sure you're lifting that back heel as you turn. You can let your arms swing with you if you want to, as always. We're doing a fantastic job so far. Now let's bring those feet back together. Toes can face straight ahead. We're just gonna start off with a nice gentle leg swing. So you're gonna swing one leg back and forth. Okay, trying to keep it straight. As you get more comfortable with that, you're trying to maintain your balance and swing the leg a little bit higher. And we'll keep going on this first side. I will tell you when to switch. And that'll be about good right there. When you're ready, you can take it to the other side. Again, try to find your balance, start nice and small. As you get more comfortable with it, you can swing that leg up a little bit further, but don't lose your balance. Very nice. We just have a few more on this side. And that'll be pretty good right there. And then we're just gonna do some lateral swings. You're gonna swing across your body out to the side. This one's generally a little bit easier for most people to balance. Just make sure your feet are facing straight ahead, especially that standing foot. We don't want it turning out. Pretty good there, and then we'll go ahead and go to the other side. Same thing, crossing that leg past the other one, and then swinging out to your side. Keep it straight to the side. Almost there. Okay, very nice. And then we're gonna set our feet underneath our shoulders. Again, toes can be turned out one more time, and we're gonna go through some squats now. We're just gonna do 10 squats together. So you're gonna sit your hips back and down, spread your thighs, and stand back up 10 times. Good, try to look straight ahead and stay in your good tall posture. You're only going as deep as is comfortable for you. So if your knees can't quite handle a super deep squat, that's okay. You can just shorten it up a little bit. That's fine. Okay, after you've done about 10 of those, we're gonna be done with that little section. We're gonna move into some posture work again today. For today's posture work, we're gonna be in that bent over position one more time. So your feet will be underneath your hips, and you will be hinging over at the hips, but trying to keep your back straight. So it's really important that when you're there, your back is as straight as possible. Don't go any lower than you can, maintaining that good neutral spine. So if you start to come down too far and you find your posture looks like this, just bring yourself back up a little bit, pull those shoulders back, and try to reset yourself, okay? Once you get to that bent over position there, we're gonna have 3 exercises. We'll go through this a couple times. The first one is just gonna be a T, so we're gonna be bringing our arms apart from each other, right, in this T shape. Second one's gonna be a Y, so we're gonna bring our arms up overhead along diagonals in a Y shape. And then the last one's gonna be an I, so both arms will just come straight up overhead. So it's gonna be a T, a Y, and an I. We're gonna do each one individually for a few reps and then move on to the next, okay? So if you're ready with me, go ahead and put your feet underneath your hips, toes are facing straight ahead. I want you to hinge over, push your butt back and bow, let your arms hang straight down. And we're gonna start off with 10 T's. Go ahead and bring your hands apart from each other and squeeze your shoulder blades. So I'm showing you that side view right now so you can see how flat my back is. But I can also show you from the front. Just look how far apart my hands move, just until they're in line with my body. Good, after you've done 10 T's, we're gonna go through 10 Y's. So go ahead and bring your arms up now along those diagonals. Let your thumbs point up and make sure you're keeping your belly nice and tight. You need some good tension in your abs here to help counteract that bent over position. So you wanna stay really braced, okay? If you need to pause and take a break and stand up because your lower back is getting fatigued, that is totally fine. You can do that at any time. We're just gonna finish this with 10 I's now. So after the Y's, bring your arms straight up overhead and go ahead and go through 10 of those. Well, again, keeping your belly tight, back flat. Whenever you feel like you need to take a break, you can. But we're trying to get through 10 in each position, and then you can stand up completely and relax. Just roll those shoulders out a little bit. That's one round. We're gonna try to go through that one more time. So as we're doing this, you should be feeling some fatigue in your upper back and some tension back there. We're really trying to move as actively as we can, through the shoulder blades, okay? So take a moment before we start that next set. But again, we'll try to go for 10 in each position. If you're not quite able to stay in that bent over posture for too long, feel free to lower the reps, that's totally fine. I'd say like try to get 5 minimum at each spot, and that'll be pretty good anyway, okay? So one more time, feet on your hips, toes are facing straight ahead, and let's hinge over, arms are hanging. Let's start with the pull apart, so you're just coming out to a T, hands are moving away from each other, and your shoulder blades are squeezing. Going for about 10 reps if you can, taking a break if you need to. And then we're gonna go to the Y's. So come up along diagonal. You don't need to take super long with any of these movements. You just wanna keep moving through it. Good, going for about 10 of those. Please take your time, take a break if you need to. And then after we've done 10 of those, we're gonna finish with our I's. So just reach your arms straight up overhead and come back down. Okay, belly staying super, super tight, stay nice and braced. Try to give me a few more reps to finish out the day. We're gonna be all done after this little set. Good job, and you should feel your upper back burning quite a lot now, but when you finish about 10 in that last position, you can stand up, take a break, and roll those shoulders back and down, and we will be finished right there. So that is all for today. Come back next time for some more warm-ups, but thanks for watching.